Yenye time no not you need superstars. There were no superstars. But more time then people have become superstars.
Yeah.
Because
with a lot of international reach in here.
Yeah, time no my friend say Lord Kenya was a big star, but he wasn't a superstar. So on the mention, Lord Kenya was a huge star, but he was not a superstar who's got like not it's an international recognition crowd and but superstar in the sense say we see the need crack say ye program Sunday ma auditorium we be full wa ma ye be boom crofo
and you be organize a bit
that level no it was my friend says Samini and they buy Samini mo a buy on say right after Samini airban at the tail end and then shatter
and so
it be Stone Boy, the Kwame Eugene, the Kiddies, right after Samini, was Sarkodie. Sarkodie, Tiny, Asem, Edem.
The Lynx era,
brothers. Then these became a household name. Once a time, no. Kenya money or bra family way na empenyimfo ni sheda nyintum sa. That's the reason. I think that's the more reason why. Now they couldn't become superstars, right? Because even Samini ne che o de yenye era omo mobile no. How many of them had endorsement deals?
I think the Samini need to be breaky here with
that's what the Samini move Samini ni mate ni what I say Kenya
Samini parent say the latter part
book back Keteke Rockstone
what body Keteke
I'm a body pa Tio TH for Quadges Sasquad Nana K
Exdo
Nana Chicago Nana
Ashanti
K
International
Nana K what's the name of the other guy? One of my favorite Ghanaian musicians of all time. The guy E4 no
TH for Quadris.
No.
One.
Tuobodon for no. Yeah, free Tuobodon. Nana K and the other guy.
Tuobodon
Nkase. But I'm two guys, Nana K, and then the other guy, and I'm finishing. He's that guy. Oh my God,
KG and PM,
JD, a whole bunch of people. Padogo. Even before that, them running radio basso for front. Well, I always tell people we were listening to Mahoney P before Reggie Rockstone.
True.
Facts. Mahoney P.
Facts.
I remember this guy, Joe Amin will be playing Mahoney P.
Facts.
They rap.
Facts.
On radio. I'm like, hey, Ghana, I said, yeah. Then Reggie Rockstone came in and then, he came to light up the whole scene.
He took it to a different level.
Yes.
He took it to a different level. But Meneo Chame Eddie Sankomowe, and he was sitting right in the seat out to me, and then we were talking about rap music, its impact and all that. Definitely on only beef with Obra for Ebem.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you cannot write the story of Ghanaian rap music without incident. Same as the Samini book back one. Was Ronnie. What was it? Samini and now?
No, I think no, not Samini.
It was not Samini.
Ronnie Coaches. No, Ronnie Coaches.
No, was it not Samini? And
no, yeah, no, Samini.
Yeah, it was Samini.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true. It was Samini.
True.
Oh, and also say it was like, a very wasted.
KK Fosu Kranso near
KK Fosu Samini.
Samini.
Yes.
Now true me.
Yes. And Sana, hey, we forgot somebody. Lifeline family, T Blaze.
Yo.
T-Blaze.
T-Blaze. I feel T-Blaze a Joey B.
Oh, yeah. You know
T-Blaze a Joey B.
Honestly speaking, the first time I heard of Joey B, I'm like, I know this style.
Joey B.
I know this style. It's modern day T-Blaze, Joey B.
Joey B. T-Blaze no asa kwase sanu aba.
Yeah.
What
T-Blaze, he was way ahead of time. Hey. Way ahead of time.
But those days were fun to listen to radio and listen to the artists as well.
Yes.
But the change kesiye. Me who say pivotal moment when it comes to rap. Ye Reggie everywhere. Ochame Kwame. And so era. And I'm saying Ochame Kwame era. May ye Achame Atun. Achame almost the revolution of rap cry by cry. But me call Ochame Kwame era and its impact in Kumasi.
Oh yeah.
As a region.
Yeah. So once Ochame Kwame was doing it for the Kumasi Ashanti side, then when you came to Accra, there was the Obrafour also doing it here.
Yeah.
So it was like,
competition.
Just that, you see, because Kwame had already been in the system, it was somehow easy for him to relate to, a lot of people.
Yeah.
As Obrafour was just a huge talent. And then Obrafour, I think that at a point, I felt like he was picking too many battles. Because, attacking Lord Kenya. At that time, Lord Kenya was having the music scene in a chokehold.
Hard.
It was Lord Kenya and nothing else.
Hard.
Lord Kenya and nothing else. These days, when I tell people, I'm like, what you guys are seeing with the Shatters, with the Stone Boys, what we saw with our own eyes, Bantama High Street. At that time, was like one of the top 3 music, not just hip life. Because at that time, Achame breaking high life scene. Achame had become like, almost more or less like a household name in Ghana.
True.
Na street jams. Na Ochame Kofi. Ni Ochame Kwame Gina stage so na. Why ne bonyuma popo? That time that song was one of the bangers.
Biggest tune.
Asabaso. We ni Asabaso. Amanfo.
Unsama usaso.
Kofi abi why ne bonyuma popo? The whole Bantama High Street in Harmony in Kasa. The crowd was more than 10,000.
Yeah.
It was more because Stretch, was from yes, it was from Asari Ho.
From friends say back when I won anymore.
Motown.
Yes, from Motown Sarkodie you.
Kosi almost extra market
Crazy.
So no my boss stage in the very two to them. Why in the bonuma but ujina abrepo junction crowd better see boom Lord Kenya. Hey,
Nanwadi.
It is a Drake Akojina stage. So,
never Kendrick
fans. It didn't see what maybe. And I felt say, Obrafour, we no. Lord Kenya, I don't know whether it was intentional. And I said, Lord Kenya did not pay him no mind.
True.
Once you want to feel Obrafour shots now all to me after looking and feel meaning sir Mark come on chain it now say madam for and so not ride alone because it was
okay. Do you want to try? Hey.
Oh, no,
Obrafour hit but
no he
no, he was looking for
yes.
He was looking for the biggest guy in the room.
The reason why I say is that it didn't help him was because if you want to Kwame the Kwame and so Lord Kenya so and so because at that time no you rap say rap there and Tokwane one Biggie Tupac one so once Lord Kenya saw And that time, no, and can be explode.
Then
there will be fashions or Bradford side, or Kenya side, but it is a near. Stonebwoy and person by Chama Shatta. Samini Shatta and person by Chama Samini. And a creative fashion. There'll be our support base.
But sometimes not any fan base.
No. That time.
The music lovers.
The whole Ghana will be here to watch it. Because now you crap me VIP. Look at the way people were so crazy about VIP.
True.
And Kenya, and VIP. In Gabon, say it will be restricted to just maybe the Zongo communities and then some part. But VIP
be hard.
Let me tell you this. We were shooting a movie in Kranza? Yes, in Kranza. And they happened to have a show that same night. Now, you drew in Kranza, you call a hotel. Then they were lodging in the same hotel. And I'm saying, wow. You be ra hotel now. It be hotel now anymore. In Kranza. Wow. Any papa good hotel anymore.
At the VIP.
At
the inside.
Yeah, VIP. So back then, no, the support and then when it was not like, oh, wait free her and I wait. No. It was not like that. If we say Reggie Rockstone, and then you know think Christ or say Chrome President. And boys not the best face brutal. But it was all love.
Yeah.
It was like people just love the music industry back then. It was just BBR.
Pure passion.
People were just passionate about it. Because you call almost year to Park night at City Hotel. Me, I say friend like I say
Lancaster.
Lancaster.
All
I know is City Hotel. Back then, JD, before he became before he became popular, release Alampine. Yeah. This guy, he came from Accra and people were feeling this guy to the max.
Big time.
It was nice. Big time, baby. Just say, but and then, like I said, no, I don't know.
Factions, number.
Bibia, quiet, I don't know. Bibia, quiet, basa. Because they were not, back in the days, you support musicians, no? Say, the way you see support you back then, and then you support some, you just think about Grammy ni biya bagana. Grammy aba. Because I always say this. Let's tie this into it. You want to tell me, say, we in Ghana didn't know, say, Shatawale's song, no? The one that's
one Beyonce.
No, the Beyonce. And then you may Nansing or performing what
On God.
Yeah. You want to tell me, say, we didn't know On God was like a big huge tune?
Yeah, we
it could stand toe to toe with any Afrobeat song.
We knew.
We didn't know that.
Oh, we knew.
Good. How many of us, especially people are almost ever pushed that song and as I talked about that song?
Okay, so I think
meaning said there have been so many conversations about Grammy name why. Has anybody tried to pitch that song to these influential people?
Okay, so
how come say I fed your copy for me? You know what?
I exploded.
Or copy for me or Jamaica. Everybody, even and the thing is that once I exploded what Caribbeans now because the Caribbean influence now what American, huge automatically.
Not just America, UK only.
Automatically, it becomes huge there. Because there was a time, and you know, ne ex-wife boy,
Bulletproof.
No. Back the other one, no.
Which one?
Low
tempo.
Mm-hmm. I was playing it in my car, and Madame Fubigo ye Senegal.
Mm-hmm.
And then no tea. I say, this is a really good song. And I'm saying, yeah. Oh, he's a household name in Ghana. I said, wow, that's a really good song. How come I'm not, hearing it on radio here? And I'm saying, oh, come on. You know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
Radio, yeah, but boy, you more radio, so it's not about your union head and no the yes, because they feel say they make the music.
Yes.
And you be there, I am on the radio, so you be forced to like it. And to imagine, say, if Shatta had been, I witnessed the whole Afrobeat era, and take it off, I witnessed it because I was in America. I was there.
Yeah.
Starting from how the video, Summer Jam.
Yeah.
Stage, so I boy need to sing this Bronx, the guy from Bronx. Oh,
A Boogie.
Then A Boogie was the first guy that put him on the stage. Summer Jam. So until you say Shatta at that time, if there was a plug for Shatta to actually be on radio, because even before the video, so there was this guy. He's at Power. This Jamaican guy, Refi Kakra. And also no shows show the program or the Sundays near the Bobo. So I'm not what I boy I don't know.
Who's that? Nori?
DJ Nori.
Nori, yeah.
DJ Nori.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, imagine, say, if some way, somehow, DJ Nori, Enya, Shatta, Numibia, they put it on radio. Uka se emfa.
Ebefa,
broso.
But say, the same thing happened for the video.
That's what I'm saying.
Ibro, normal body.
They were laughing. Honestly speaking, 4. If and 4.
No, I think 4. 4 be hit and say if ba.
They were laughing at enyumuno. Obia obeka sa sama make me boy bia no. Obia sa time no because that time me tell radio because I was so fascinated about the whole Ibro in the morning setup, as against Power
for setup, breakfast
club. So every morning, so and they were making Ibro, Rosenberg, the Caribbean guy, or the saying, I forgot his name. In the morning, I get lady and Laura Stars, they're not on yet. But the Caribbean guy in the deba, no more string.
Money fall on you. But
I don't think that it was designed.
No, it wasn't intentional.
They were making fun of it. I can tell.
I think that time, not Wizkid ne Justin Bieber,
No,
not Drake mum na
Olua Jagba remix.
Not or need Drake mum ne not Justin Bieber the end by. That was the small penetration na pa.
And Chebiana Iba Ivorian guy is saying
Afrobeat. As with ebe rem na no.
Afrobeat ebe punya the animu cry. And then it paved way for the video boom and then
and I think
Burna Boy
I think that time that those years I think I was around. Mekaisa na me know there was one time be Xiao. And then we were listening to radio. And now catch him say maintain the number of times.
But I was telling you how these people, you see.
I think we family.
Yes. Yes. And then no, you could me catch you say, look at your track. At least we'll be driving for like an hour.
Yeah.
But just monitor the radio and see how they make songs popular.
Yeah.
And regardless, once the song is mastered,
Mix and mastered, yeah.
Mix and mastered and well crafted.
It's just
I just
repetition.
hit. It will become a hit whether you like it or not.
So
all you need is the plug.
Exactly.
Once you have the plug, boom, you are there.
But let me use this opportunity to tell people about this, because those were the days I not Radio 1 in Kumasi. I told you about. When I come back to Ghana, there's a new project I made. A new radio station be, and this is how the format I'm going to take. So me spend a lot of time.
Yeah.
Now I was listening to how the programming of so there were 3 radio stations and now me monitor. Now me monitor in Ghana, now me monitor Hits FM, now me monitor Power 105 and Hot 97. These were the stations that I monitor.
Okay.
And I realized that they had something in common.
Yeah.
That is, apart from just playing the music, they also advance conversations around the artist and the music.
Yep.
And that includes everything, every aspect of it. Whether positive, whether negative, they'll talk about it.
No, it's still news. Mileage. It's news. Exactly. There's nothing positive, there's nothing negative.
The only thing that me realize is it still happens. Sometimes they talk about Drake with Marco. Charlemagne to make a Drake as and Drake will be on Instagram. No, I'm Sabon and now I try. It happens. But when you say in this part, when you express as a radio presenter, when you express yourself about a certain, I mean, yeah, sometimes people do go way overboard. Sometimes I do accept. But when you make even a constructive criticism about something, the artists are most of the time in their feelings to accept it.
You see, and you sometimes, Slim, you won't even blame artists so much in the sense we have a culture here.
Yeah.
And it's different.
Exactly.
Elsewhere, like I said, a news first.
Yes.
They are not thinking about, right there, in their feelings. They are not thinking, say, this is negative, let me react now. They will take their time, let it play out. And then if they think, say, it's something that it's tainting their image or reputation, then they will come in. Like you said, your friend is saying, Drake, I can say, Ibro, rats, because Ibro, Kendrick, the way I will see so he's trying to jump into the conversation. He's threatening it. But Uncle Trust, he's not going to threaten Ibro. He's not going to insult him like his personality. He's not going to do anything like. But Omo who say ade awoye na mehu na mempe. But here in Ghana,
different
because the whole army is coming at you.
Hard.
The whole army is coming at you. It's not just the artist. No. I always say, I say, Ghana no, sa artist army no, oko America, man na wo army. The Ghana hano ye no. In America, man na yes, I say wako kan Nicki Minaj asem.
Said on the fan base in where to
you're from Beyonce, so the any
beehives. Diagram.
Ukoka, the omo be ye social media so no.
And real account no, Zakra and Kevin. On my report to account now.
Hi.
But I say
Taylor Swift.
Yes.
On the excuse me to say about $400 more. Ukoka na sam.
A man mum no from South
But the man in the Ghana no. A man mum the yes because who say there you could have a Drake could have me fan maybe I've lost touch but me name the fan base say to say who will be high so Beyonce said they associated with Beyonce.
Drake said
Taylor Swift the na Nicki Minaj no.
You need Drake Nation be
Debbie. Would your pa say I'll be riding on a friend is saying Kendrick. Upa maning goofy ene. Adiachi mo bati the enkofo de be.
So no kon atwena fa.
So they say wo mo ka say ayi. Say Drake ni atwena abo so no. Ya say wo no obi eye ayi, wo no obi ye bifa. Afi yo ko police case wo.
Say tokwa nipa to akeka.
Okay, see Debbie. Even though ade a oye no morally no right so also yes because once people tag you as a pedophile,
yeah, you need
very serious.
It's a sensitive thing, yeah.
People are also, especially hip hop, so much into hip hop. It's our school of thought. And I'm saying, no, hip hop is hip hop. As someone you can't find, it might not necessarily be true. But then the way you see a creating, it could be, be uncle for the best slow, but then in real sense, but also see Debbie.
What can they? But looking at that level of music beef, our experience in America. And America, how many years have you been there now? See, which one?
You get just take a guess.
I find it's about 10 plus years.
But yeah, more than 10 years.
More than 10 years.
More than 10 years, yeah.
Wow. A term.
Yeah.
A term. Why experience beef? Yeah, experience beef in the US.
Yeah, you beef crowd here. I'm saying my friends for the past 15 years.
Papa Bia said that
Papa Bia. Hey, why? Beef Papa Bia, small. No, Chicago 4 boys here, young tag, money way more. Boy, Ken Vaughn, more. Almost the end of the end, to say beef now. I think
it's a Kendrick need Drake next year.
I never man ye wake a crabby, but I know prano. I push out in starting here. Push a T ne Drake.
Yeah, push a T.
Yes, sir. I think that no. Can you it was push a T and then Drake.
But Drake took on so many people at the same time.
So I used to name way Enyabi Mick Mill.
Yeah. Honestly, need Drake.
Nyabi. Even Chris Brown.
Chris Brown to be firm at some point.
But no, like I said, no. And to say I don't there emotions, no.
Greatest Ghanaian rap beef.
Hey,
it's do Chicago. Ochame Kwame Obrafo.
But even as though Chicago, it was fun.
But
it was fun. The reason why it was fun, and no. Medical name, strong man, that is what we call beef. And it's not like, express it through your art. And you're now, you see. But I'm saying, the shatter name, stone, I say, this is the tangent. I was saying, it shouldn't be like that.
As a co-person.
These people are so talented that they was see a free woman because of Saturday way. You want to tell me, say, Stoneboy happy on Shatta Nyumbiswa.
Oh, wait.
Wouldn't it be like a world banger?
True.
Imagine there's a Stoneboy Shatta song.
But some people feel so if they unite or hit in the back of them.
No, right now they are more than united. We know the reason why. And Yama Bebre a Stoneboy compete Shatta are cutting on off. From there, so every day never conform.
But people feel if they are united, so be I can't boom.
No, that's what I'm saying, sir.
Because who's a shatter? This Samini one.
But minimum, sir.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, sir, let's look at what is happening now. Most of the things are Stoneboy involved. Shatta onye involved in it. The music awards. Shatta has not been. Honestly speaking, personally. The music award, I'm one person who doesn't rate it.
The Ghana Music Award?
Yes.
What was your reason on that?
Oh, my reason has always been the same since. Say, I feel like, it's like calculated. And I don't like it when people play with people's emotions. I don't like it.
Okay, me want to say
calculated. That's what I'm saying. It's always been like that.
Okay.
There's no way in hell you would tell me, say, EL won Artist of the Year over Bisake there. No way. That year.
Okay.
No way.
Okay.
So on the make sure, no.
Okay.
No way. But then, like I said, no. Chat house, resources, no, they are there, no. Call the extra mile just to look for, and they've been doing it. They've been doing this for how many years?
26 years.
20 years. And it's something that whether we like it, whether I like it or not, I should be proud of as a Ghanaian because they've been able to do it.
Okay.
But and me personally, like I said, no, me rate you in the sense that it's like, you know, psychologically, it should be say the moment your friend, they say the TGMA, because when they artist of the year, no, or no, the best in the system, forgetting that there's a strong powerhouse who is not even part of the whole thing. What did they mention? Let's roll it back to like maybe 3 years ago. Between 2-3 years ago, Shenyuma Shatawale de buy.
Tracks being sir.
How old is Low Tempo?
Low Tempo, you're about 4 or 5 years old.
So hold on. On God, how old is On God?
I think on God, mum, they're about 3 years.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
3 years.
And then the one with the taking over. How old is taking over?
Taking over was about 4, 5 years. Yeah.
Okay, good.
4, 5
so
years.
between that time, let's take it from that time. You want to tell me these songs impact us? Our songs we make it. Now, when we having conversations about songs within the year now, don't you feel? Don't you feel anything?
So, I mean, but on honesty, Obi to say Dope Nation this year, they had one of the biggest songs. They should have been in there. Zone, they should have been in there.
Maybe follow you crash.
No, because the artists themselves decide they say.
You see, that's the issue. You see, that's my problem.
You don't know these streets like we do.
We show.